Hey folks, so I've got out because it's Saturday. It's really warm and sunny. Not exactly the weather conditions that I like the most, but if you don't get out, you go nuts. And believe me when I tell you this. And what I'm doing, I decided to visit and show you my most frequently used places or locations for macro photography. Starting from the worst one, which is this one, and going to the best one, which is like 15 kilometers out of the city. So, why do I come here? It's just because really close to my flat, and it has untouched sections of grass, which is usually full of bugs, but otherwise it's in the middle of the city, and usually there are quite a lot of people here. It's noisy, as you can hear sirens, construction sounds and whatnot. It's just for times when I can go anywhere else. Also, we have our second largest river here, and it's second largest in this country. But as I said, this place is just out of necessity. You will probably will not be able to see, but there are little fishies and small bugs flying around. Overall, nice to have when you have no time. Now this is my second spot, which is much better. I am here quite a lot. It's still in the city, it's just I cannot walk here. I have to drive, but it's not that far away. Yeah, I will have to go down here. There's a stream, which is really nice. And it has a huge meadow. Not this one. Yeah, and that's the stream. As I said, it's still in the city, so you might hear all kinds of sounds. Let's go further. And here we are entering my playground. It's windy today, thankfully, because otherwise it's getting really hot. Look at this place. It's quite big, and I like to play here. Someone took the time to make these sort of passages here, because otherwise I would be full of ticks. And there's loads of things, as you can imagine. That's the same stream, but there are quite a few mosquitoes because it's under the trees. And I do have love and hate relationships with mosquitoes, because I really hate them and they really love me. I really do appreciate whoever did not ruin this yet. And it's big, it actually bends, and there's another meadow, down the corner, and it's a lot bugs wise. Now let's go to my favorite spot, which I have to drive to, and it's outside of the city, and it's actually a regional park, and it contains the same river that I showed you previously. A big forest is just one location with many different spots you can go to. Okay, so I have arrived to my third place. Of course there are many others, it's just these are reachable quite fast, and I call sort of this location my forest. And if I mention my forest to my closest people, they know exactly where I am. Not this spot in particular, but deeper inside, and hopefully I will go there as well. But now I would like to show you a little meadow surrounded by trees, which I really like. It's small, but it's calm, and I tend to visit it. And here it is. I already can hear some little kids somewhere. Yeah, it's sort of surrounded by trees, like I said, in the forest. Maybe a long time ago someone lived here, not sure. But it's also really nice. usually really calm. And down below that line is the same river that I showed you at the very beginning. So this is my meadow in my forest. We have a stream here as well that flows down there into the main river, but there's a lot of mosquitoes. So we're here. This is what I call my forest, and I will go that way, in that direction, towards the river, the same one. And I took my backpack with me. Maybe on the way I will find something and will be able to take some photos. But it's quite quickly turning into an overcast day, and also the further or deeper you go, the less people you find. This is the kind of forest that I really like. Pines, mossy, clean-ish. Yeah, and I was thinking about Araneus, the spider. How it would be nice to find a juicy one, and I just threw in the webbing, which was big and across the tracks. Yeah. But I did not see the spider. Still going. No juicy spiders yet, but already sweaty because it's really hot and humid. And now I need to get all the way to the end of this electrical sort of tracks to reach the river. So I reached my destination. That is the river. Did not find any decent spider. Some dragonflies, butterflies, ants, various bugs and whatnot. So I will probably go back to my second spot into my big meadow. I will insert older photo of Araneus diadematus because I don't think it's time for big boys to look for the females. Overall, it's nice to have few different places and alternate between them with the time that you have on your hands. Thanks for watching, and get out, please. Go.